Good morning everyone, just arrived at the small permission I've got. It's a pasture. I've been on it a few times now, got some weird and wonderful items off it. I'm going to give it another few hours here today in between the rain and the wind, and it's just started to rain now, so I'm just going to sit in my car for a little bit and see what happens. Detectors all set up. I'm on the digger dam program for pasture. Seems to be working well for me, so I'll stick with that today and see what happens. Anyway, see you on the first. This was reading in the mid-40s and it's just there. Now, is it a button or is it a coin? Let's have a look. If I can get it out. There it is. I can't feel no shank, so I reckon that's a little coin, 5 in size, completely worn down. Happy days. I've just flicked that out of that hole there, reading in my I-40s again, and it's a buckle. There it is. Happy days. That was quite deep again. Legend, it just penetrates the ground. Lovely. Happy days. Only been here 5-10 minutes from my car. I've had 1 coin and 1 buckle up to this point, so hopefully it carries on. This was reading 46. That's off furniture. Look at the design on that. That would have been on a table or chair. I've had a few furniture bits off here. Some of them were quite nice designs. But yeah, quite happy with that. Something different. Just dug this out, reading a 32. Let's have a look what it is. No idea what it is. Okay, let's move on. This is a reading of 43, and I think I could have another buckle right down there. Let's have a look. Yeah, another buckle. Bit battered. Still, another nice find. Okay, let's carry on. This is reading in the 40s. I don't know whether that's a buckle or not with the 2 ribs there. No idea. But I'll take it anyway. Happy days. This was a reading of 43. I've not touched it yet. Just there. Let's have a look. Hopefully it's a coin and not a button. There's the imprint. That's definitely a coin of some sort. Definitely. I'm going to give that a little clean. If there's anything on it, I'll come straight back to you. Happy days of that. Just give that corner a little clean. You can see a face there. I think it's looking right, with some writing around the edge. Other side, I'm not too sure about the other side. It looks to have something on it. Let's have a look. There's writing around that, and something underneath there. There's a line there. Happy days. Quite pleased with that. Happy days. Don't know whether you can see that. I'm sure it says at the bottom 1 cent. But I'll give that a better clean when I get back. So it looks like it's a foreign coin. But pleased with it. Right, let's carry on. This was reading 27, just a bit of scrap, but then again, in the same old was this bit of pottery. Probably off a roof or whatever. Right, let's carry on. This was reading about 23, well it was 23, and it's this item here, which is lead. No idea what that was used for. Happy days. This one took me ages to dig out, and that's what it was. Horsey thing. Never mind. Good signal though. Right, let's move on. Right squeaky signal, but I thought I'd dig it. There's the imprint. What is it? Corn or button? Let's have a look. It's got to be there's the other side of the imprint. Now it's a coin. Farthing type again. There's the 2 imprints. There's a coin. Happy days. This was reading in the low 40s, and it's just there. That's a little art. Like a pendant or... probably off horse harness. With those sort of grips on the back. I don't know. Yeah, happy days. I like that. Let's carry on. My main permission's right over there. Well beyond those trees. That's my main permission. And you know, I've got some interesting items off this little patch, I must admit. I need to get in touch with a farmer, show him all the bits and bobs I've got, and try and get new land off him. Right, let's carry on. As soon as I turned my sod over, I saw it. I think it's a modern penny. Let's have a look. There's the imprint. It's got to be a modern penny. Can't be anything else. Yeah, that's what that is. Right, let's carry on. This was reading 32, and it's this little piece of silvery sort of item. No idea. Probably a bit of scrap. Okay, let's move on. This was a screaming signal. It's got to be off a, well, whatever. Salutic. Serial number and where it came from. I think I'll Google that when I get back. Right, let's carry on. This is a jumpy target of the 40s, and it's, what is it? Whatever that is. No idea. Part of a stove, oil lamp. I don't know. Anybody can tell me? This was reading 32. There's the imprint. I think it's a 20p piece, you know. It is. Come here. Yeah, 20p. Happy days. I said you get weird and wonderful items in this field. A bracket of some sort. And it's just started to rain. It's been good all day. Right, let's move on. Reading a 27. It's got a deep hole. Piece of lead. It's got an hole straight through it. I say it's got an hole straight through it. Yes, it has. Yeah, it's a piece of lead. Right, let's move on. Right, roundup time. That's all the scrap lead. That will all go in the scrap bucket. Furniture stuff here, that's off a leg, but look at the pattern on that. That would have been on a, that's, you're talking 40s or 1940s, 50s probably with that. So that would have been on something, a chair, a table or whatever. Horse harness ring, I would say. Another piece of the, that's the second one of these I've had. No idea what that is. That'll all go in a scrap bucket. No idea what that is. That'll go in the scrap bucket. A couple of buckles. Completely battered. That sign there, looked it up. It's part of a mechanical thing for tractors and so forth. Piece of lead there with an hole in. That'll go in the scrap bucket. Another one there. Piece of lead. Coins, penny, 20p. No idea what that one is, but it's completely worn down. Same with that one. That has got a lion there. It's a 5-cent piece. Not much on the other side. But that's definitely a 5-cent piece. I've looked it up. And a little art, which I would say come off a horse harness. You can see the mounts on the back. Yeah, so that's me finds for today. See you on the next.